At this point in your life, are you single?
Yes, I am.
And why are you single?
I know what I want in a relationship. I give people multiple chances, but I feel like I'm at a point where, like, communication, I'm past the toxicness. I feel like relationship maturity is a thing, and me wanting reassurance and affection and like all the love languages is not me asking for too much, or like I know the difference in like me being insecure and feeling like I'm just like needing too much to make me feel better about something, but actually wanting that in a relationship. I know what I want because I know what I can provide. So if I'm not really necessarily getting what I want out of a relationship, I'm a deep lover. Like I like deep connections. I don't like the shallow you being with somebody and growing to love them. Like I want to deeply connect with the person that I plan on being with for the rest of my life. And I don't want to end up breaking up after a couple of years or so once I notice red flags, I'll tell somebody like I don't think we're meant to be together. Like it's okay if you are looking for this type of female. And I feel like a lot of people my age, they get that confused with like dudes, they'll go and find this girl Instagram model that looks so good, but then they realize like, oh, I want to make her my girlfriend, and then they try to change everything about her, and in turn make like the girl feel insecure about herself. When in reality, neither one of y'all are wrong. You just need to find a girl that like wears more clothes that cover her body or stays in the house. Like don't try to go get a girl out of the club and then make her feel bad for going to the club. Is like I'm saying. And a lot of young people, they don't look at those details. Like I overthink all of those things. So I date and I find somebody that I want and see from the outside, and then that's that.
Now, how long have you been single for at this point?
Um, just like not even too long. I recently just got out of a relationship, which was all my relationships or situations I've been in that I don't always put on social media. I've learned from and realized where I may have went wrong. I take accountability for all my relationships and what goes wrong in them because even if it's something I didn't do, it's something I allowed to continue to happen. Um, so yeah, I recently just got out of a relationship, and yeah,
Do you want to put a numeric figure on that?
probably like a month ago.
And how long did that relationship last?
A couple of months, maybe, I don't know exactly. We made it official around my birthday, so around October 19th. So since then,
This particular relationship, was it captured on your YouTube channel?
yes, it was a long distance relationship. My first one of like a real long distance relationship that I've been in.
And for those in the audience that want to see any and all about that particular relationship, care to share the channel name? They can find that on.
It's Tammaria. I pretty much document everything that happens in my life on my one YouTube. Like I said, I'm very blunt and open about a lot of things in my life. So like job opportunities or whatever I'm experiencing in life at that point in time, it'll probably be in my vlogs. I'll make a video about it, but you'll see it on that channel. It's Tammaria.
Now, because it's been give or take a month since the breakup, is that the proper terminology?
Yes.
Okay. Are you still in heartbreak stage or are you past heartbreak stage at this point?
We're still cool. We still communicate regularly. So I feel like there's that time, after you get out of a relationship, people still kind of might can get back together, might can't. I feel like we're in that stage. So it hasn't really been bad. Initially, when we first broke up, yes, because you're getting used to like trying to break an attachment with somebody, and talking to somebody every day and being that person like that you tell everything to. And me necessarily, I don't even really text my family back all the time. I'm not a big texter or being on my phone. So me being used to talking to one person regularly and telling them everything that's going on in my life to like nobody for real, it's a huge adjustment when you have got used to it for months. That was the hardest part, but it kind of, you're like, you naturally get used to it. That's why I said it's like a good thing about humans. Like after a breakup, you know eventually it'll get better. Like the next day it might be better than yesterday. So it's been better days.
Now, are you open or closed to future relationships long distance?
I'm very open. I know that everybody's different. I'm a huge person on love. I love everybody, even people on the other side of the screen that don't know me, people that I see walking outside. I don't judge nobody, so I live to love another day, and I know that like love never fails. Like I know where I messed up in the past, so I know how to make it better for the future.
And just for context, care to share your current age?
I'm 23.
Now, who could you have had a relationship with, but it never happened?
I feel like there's one person that always been around for a long period of time, that lingered around. It just never happened. We was always better off as friends. It was somebody from back home, like grew up basically, and like it just never, our paths never aligned to like try to do like the dating thing. But we always been like good, like keeping up with each other, checking on each other and stuff. But it just never happened.
And that was a person in Goldsboro.
Yes.
Didn't know if there were any well-known people, famous people, or celebs you could have had a relationship with, but it never materialized.
No, like I said, I halt things before, like when I notice red flags. So like people trying to manipulate me or gaslight me, I see like right through it. So I don't put up with a lot of it. I'm not a person that is scared of being alone. So I don't necessarily try to cling to those things when I see red flags. Like, of course, it still hurts me, like when I start liking somebody and notice the red flags and have to get over it. But I'd rather feel that hurt now and get over it than it get worse and I have to feel it anyways. So I'll cut it off at the point. So there was nobody really that I've messed with, that I haven't publicly been in a relationship with, that I would have dated for real, other than the Goldsboro person.